In this video, we have a business idea that you can build using no-code tools. And this is one of the videos in this series of videos where we talk about business ideas. And what we're going to do specifically is talk about the idea for today, talk about how to build it and which tools you'll need, then go through how to monetize, and there are various ways to do this, and then talk about marketing before looking at some examples. And while you might not use this specific business idea, this video should help you think about how to build something using no-code tools and how to market this. And before we talk about the idea, be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out the description for our free guide to no-code tools and more information about our premium courses. Now, today's idea is a job board website for a specific niche or industry. And a job board is an online platform where employees can post job vacancies and job seekers can find and apply for jobs that match their qualifications and interests. So it acts as a bridge between the employer and the employee. And on these job boards, you're going to find job listings, company profiles, and also people looking for jobs can upload their CVs and resumes to the website. And somebody looking for jobs can also go through and search and filter for specific jobs that they want. And while there are big job boards out there, there's still space for specific niches too. So you can think about creating a job board site for a specific industry. You can think about creating it for an area, a city or a state. And you can also think about creating one based on the types of jobs, whether this is remote, in office or other. But having a specific niche when it comes to a job board will help it stick out. And this will be the one that people will use within that industry or within that niche. Let's talk about the tool that we recommend using, and it is Webflow. And this is because Webflow is highly customizable while also being no code, meaning that you can drag and drop and you don't need to worry about coding when it comes to the design or styling process. And we do have a tutorial on exactly this inside the no-code MBA member area. But just as a general overview, we're going to need to use the CMS and create company profiles, job types, and job postings. And this is the data that we're going to use so that we can populate the website in a dynamic way. And then we have the structure of the website where we can create the job listing pages. We can also break it down by a specific page for where the different categories are listed, and a company page where a company can list all the jobs that they have available at the moment. And then from there, we can use plugins so people can search and filter for specific jobs. For example, you might want to filter for jobs in a specific area. We need to style the page as well so it looks exactly how we want it to look, with the colors, the spacing, the padding, the fonts, etc. And then lots of other things like navigation bars and making sure that it looks good on all devices. But like I said, we have a full tutorial on how to build a website like this at nocode.mba. So if you want to learn more about that, go to the link or click the link in the description. Now let's talk about the monetization strategies here, because there are a few things that we can do. The first one is having companies pay for highlighting job postings. So if a company is struggling to fill its position, that it will want to reach more people in order to find the right candidate. So you can reach out and say, for this fee, your job posting can be listed as a featured post. And this could be at the top of a job posting page, or it could even be on the homepage as well. And we can even place these job postings as well in email newsletters. So if you have an email list connected to this job board website, you can send out emails with the highlighted job postings. In addition to charging companies for their highlighted job postings, you can also charge for employees. For example, certain websites only allow for so many job requests, so many job applications. But then people can pay in order to get more job applications. Additionally, some websites charge users to be featured more when it comes to their application. So it might come up as number one, depending on how many credits or how much money you pay to be seen first by the employer. And then additionally, you can have something like Google AdSense, where you can connect to the Google AdSense platform, and then it will put their advertisements on your website. And when people click on these ads, then you get paid a certain fee. Now, when it comes to attracting people to come use the website, it's all about having good jobs on there. So look into this and to see how the best way to add the jobs to the platform, whether this is manual, scraping, or contacting companies within that niche that you create and invite them to post their jobs on your job board. And then if we set it up correctly with the searches and filtering, and we have specific pages for the job posts, the company profiles, and also just the different categories of jobs, then this will help with the search results too, because the search result with the URL should populate a new page if you set it up correctly. And then this page will be indexed by the search engines, and it's going to be found by people searching for that specific criteria. And then we can use content marketing in general. We can post job listings on different Reddit platforms, forums, Facebook groups. We can do it on Twitter. We can post it on YouTube, just to really highlight the fact that you have these job postings on the website that you have created. You can create content around the best ways to find jobs or the best ways to hire new people, and then link people back to your job listing website. You can advertise as well. So you can use Facebook ads, you can use Google ads to get your website in front of more people. And if you do have an email list, then you can advertise the job board to people who follow you through email. Now, there are a few extra tips that I have for you when building out a website like this. The first one is to make sure that it is responsive on all platforms. Now, with Webflow, you might have to go into the mobile section just to make sure that everything looks good. If you use another website builder, you might have to do the same thing as well. But it's key to ensure that everything looks good on the tablet, that it looks good on desktop, and also on mobile. It's also important to be active in the community that your job board serves. So to be, for example, on LinkedIn, if you're a specific industry, then to be active on LinkedIn based in that industry. And obviously you'll link back to the job board so that people can find this when you actually do talk about it and you connect with other people within that niche. Now with the website as well, once you build it, it's important to get feedback. Ask people what the process is like when posting their job positions. Ask people what it's like when trying to find new jobs using your website. Ask what features they would like to see, what features that just aren't working for them at the moment. So get the feedback and continuously improve the website. And then explore partnerships with industry leaders as well. So these are people within the niche that you are working in. You can find those partnerships that you can work out, whether this is a company who is going to post their jobs solely on your website, or a company who's going to have the placement of the job listings, and then generally just connecting with people within that industry, because that's the way that you're going to grow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to link in the description to some examples of people who have built something similar, including Corey Haynes with this article where how I launched a profitable job board for marketers with no-code tools in 3 weeks. So that is the overview of building a job board with no-code tools. Like I mentioned before, if you want to look at the technical side of this and to learn about how to use different apps as well in order to build stuff with no-code tools, then go to nocode.mba and check out our premium courses. Also, if you want to stay on YouTube, then check out the playlist that we have that goes through different no-code business ideas. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.